Sup guys, it's JMO with Newt here for the Daytona summer race episode. My thoughts on the Daytona race. Not a lot happened. The races were okay. The nationwide race was crazy. I didn't really see the nationwide race, but Kurt Busch took the #1 Phoenix racing car to victory lane for his second nationwide series win of the season, 5th in his entire nationwide career, which now makes 3 makes that he's won for. He's won 3 races for Penske, and then he's won 1 for Kyle Busch Motorsports in the Toyota, and now he's won 1 for Phoenix Racing. So if he can somehow find his way into a Ford, he'll have 1 with all 4 manufacturers. But anyway, Kurt Busch took advantage. Kurt Busch actually, it looked for a while like he wasn't going to make it, but he was able to get Stenhouse behind him, and you know, a lot of people are blaming Stenhouse for a lot of the wrecks that happened. I mean, yeah, maybe he was involved, but it's just racing. You know, you can't just get mad at one driver for being involved in a bunch of incidents. I mean, Stenhouse may have got into a few people, but it ain't like he intentionally wrecked people, so get off Stenhouse's back, please. It's just racing, y'all. Get over it. And that's Daytona for you. Anyway, yeah, Austin Dillon, his pole lap was unallowed, or disallowed, or however you say it, and because of yet another infraction, or whatever you say, or whatever that is called, and it looks like his crew will experience some more penalties for the second week in a row. Austin started in the back and led some laps. Should have won the race, but it didn't happen. He wrecked on the final lap, but still managed to finish 4th. He is still 2 points behind Elliott Sadler. Hopefully this next, if he gets another penalty, hopefully it won't affect his points. Hopefully it just affects his crew, because Austin does not deserve this crap. It's happened twice in a row already. And obviously it has nothing to do with the driver, but still the driver gets punished. I don't. If Austin loses more points for that, I'm going to be mad. But anyway, Tony Stewart had the same thing happen to him. He qualified 2nd, but had to go to the back because of something else that happened to his car. So, but old Smoke ended up coming back and winning the Cup race after the race dominated. Yet another race dominated, another plate race dominated by Matt Kenseth. Ends up in the clutches of a different driver. At Talladega, it was Brad Keselowski. This time, it was Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart took the lead late in the race and never looked back. He got a push from Casey Kane, and Kane obviously got caught up in that last lap wreck, but he finished 7th. So, but unfortunately for Casey, the 2 drivers he needed to keep behind him finished in the top 5, a few positions ahead of him. Logano finished 4th, and Newman finished like 5th, I think. So, yeah, Casey no longer holds on to the 2nd wild card spot. Kyle Busch still holding on to the 1st. If Kyle Busch doesn't quit having all this stupid bad luck, I'm going to be mad if he misses a chase because of it. Because Kyle Busch is a great driver. He does not deserve half the stuff that's happened to him at all. It's just stupid. Hopefully Kyle Busch just starts busting out wins and turns this bad thing around and just wins some races, because I'm sick and tired of seeing the 18 team having all the troubles they have. This time, Kyle Busch was actually in position to win, the race until Denny Hamlin went off the track and then came back up and spun Kyle Busch around, causing a small wreck there. So yeah, this time it was the teammate, but both Denny and Kyle ended up finishing laps down, and it was just crazy stuff. But Daytona's just crazy, so I was hoping Kyle Busch would have a little less, would have a little bit better race than that, but oh well. New Hampshire's coming up. Thoughts on New Hampshire coming up, nation, and there's also a Truck Series race at Iowa. My truck race pick for Iowa is Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon's won races there before. Austin Dillon finished second in the truck race there last year. Dominated the race, so hopefully Ty Dillon will follow suit, and then also and run up there and try to win that race. And James Busher, he's the first multiple winner in the Truck Series this season, so going all out and pulling for James Busher. I think he's going to win the championship this year. And then for the nationwide race, Austin Dillon should be good. He's had great cars as of late, barring any penalties that his crew might cause to happen. But hopefully that's behind them now. Kyle Busch will return in the 54. Casey Kane will be back in the 38. There won't be no Leffler or Steve Wallace there this weekend, so that wreck carnage will be non-existent. That happened last year at New Hampshire. So I believe this was the race that Kyle Busch got his 100th NASCAR win. So hopefully Kyle Busch will return to victory lane in the Nationwide Series there, and hopefully in the Cup race as well. Also hoping for Casey Kane to go to victory lane in either race. I know in the Cup side, I'm hoping Kyle Busch or Casey Kane takes home the win. Stewart Haas guys are going to be good. I know that my boys Kyle and Casey both need a win to make the chase. I really do not want to see either one of them miss the chase this year, so they need to get up there and win races. Clint Boyer obviously will be good. Then Stewart Haas. Stewart Haas swept New Hampshire last year with both drivers, so they're going to be good. And Casey Kane, he should have had the win in 2010 in this race. He dominated the race, had engine failure in the near the end, and that's just tough break for him. He should have had that race. That race was his. But anyway, Kyle Busch has won there. Carl Edwards, he might come back. Not picking the Roush guys this weekend. Jimmy Johnson will be good. Jeff Gordon, Jeff Burton, they're all good at that track. Well, that's pretty much it. As far as Cup and Nationwide truck picks, adding a couple to the Nationwide picks. I think Elliott Sadler and Ricky Stenhouse will be a couple to watch out for as well. Ricky Stenhouse finally getting rid of that bad luck he's been having as well. I don't know what it is with my drivers having bad luck. It just makes me want to not watch NASCAR, but I've been following it and still hanging in there. So hopefully my drivers will start kicking at all the other drivers' butts soon. So, well, thank you for listening, and God bless.